Hello everyone. This week we're going to be looking at diversity of bryophytes. Bryophytes include hornworts, liverworts, and of course the mosses. Moss has an amazing capacity to hold on to water, more than 20 times its weight. This means it can help with drought and flooding, because when there's too much water, well, they hold on to it, and when there's too little water, well, they can slowly release that water to the forest. Mosses are everywhere, in your yard, on your roof, in the cracks between the sidewalk. And as you look closely at them, you get to become familiar with their differences in terms of shape, leaf arrangement, and patterns. And you will become more familiar with these non-vascular plants as you continue to interact with them. And of course, being non-vascular, lacking vascular tissue such as xylem and phloem, is one of the things that limits their size or their height, but it certainly does not limit their diversity on the planet. Like all plants, mosses and other bryophytes have two life phases, the gametophyte and the sporophyte phase. But here you see the mosses, they actually have a gametophyte dominant phase, and here you're seeing some of the sporophytes. And these structures that you're seeing here, you will become familiar with as you work your way through the lab book this week. Like most things in biology, there will be a focus on structure and function. What are these structures, such as these capsules here with spores, and how do they relate to their functions? Mosses are epiphytes, so here you see some growing on a boulder, and up here you see some growing on the branches of a cedar. Epiphyte meaning a plant that grows on another plant. Gets them access to more sunlight, perhaps less competition as well when you're not on the forest floor. You can see them here growing on the trunk of the Douglas fir. And sometimes it can be tricky to tell the difference between a moss and a liverwort and a lichen or other fungi. So you want to really look closely at these so you become familiar with the differences. And the more you look at these bryophytes, the better you're able to be to distinguish between one kind and another. You can see here there's actually a huge diversity. Once you start looking closely, you can see there's actually quite a diversity even amongst the mosses in terms of leaf arrangement, pattern, shape, etc. So get outside and start finding some of these bryophytes. Good luck!